Hi guys, it's me. I just did a 35-minute video talking about where I've been and what's been going on, and realized I said my full name and said part of my address. I that's myself. So I had to delete it, and I'm going to start over. So hi, and the first thing I want to say is, Paula, I'm sorry things didn't really go your way today. I'm very glad they got to show that Skull Dragon video. I'm glad they saw that. And you still got this. I mean, after seeing that and knowing how many times she's been to court and lost, why she's saying thank you, Jesus, I have no idea. Because, I mean, come on, what? Thank you, Jesus, what? So you, so you can come back later and lose? Anyway, you got this. And I'm sorry you have to wait another 2 months for this. So anyway, yeah, you got this, Paula. Don't worry about it. It's just a shame you have to go through this in another 2 months and see her face again. I'm sorry you have to do that. So anyway, okay, last time I talked to you, I told you about they were going to shut off the electric. I had to pay $228 plus $175 to get it in my hand. Started me off $400 short, right before the rent was due. So yeah, so I managed to get the rent right before the cutoff, where I had to pay an extra $25 plus $5 a day. It's something I shouldn't have done to get the money, but it's okay. I mean, it wasn't nothing with my body. I didn't do anything like that. But I didn't steal anything, nothing like that. Anyway, got the rent in right before midnight. Put it in the slot and videotaped myself with the time, like, that showed it. Showed myself putting it in with my name and address on the envelope. Showed myself putting it in the slot, so I had a video of it in case anything came up, because I no longer trust management. Not the way the owner acted, like he had no idea I was even trying to do anything about the electric. I got it down to $600 from almost $1,195. I got it down to $600. So I've been trying, I've been paying, I've been doing everything I could. It's in my name now, I'm happy. So all I have to do is pay an extra $70 a month. Once I get caught back up, everything will be fine again. So anyway, I go back to work, which I have to do every single day because I haven't paid my car insurance. It's been slow. DoorDash has been slow, and even when it's busy, the orders they give you are like $4 or $5 for 10 and 12 miles. It's not worth it, gas-wise. You go 12 miles away or something, say it takes 20 minutes. You go way out of your zone, and for $4 or $5, and then you have to go back towards your zone usually to get another order. I'm losing out. Oh, got the fan on. It's cold. So I'm losing time. I'm losing my chance on other orders for $4 or $5. So you pass on those because it's not worth it. So not making much money, doing the best I can. If I come home for the amount of time I can work, because I'm so anxious and stressed and I can't handle it sometimes, say I made $25. I used up my gas, so I automatically have to save at least, I have to put at least $7 away for gas for the next day. I always need something. It could be cat litter, cat food, dog food, puppy pads for the middle of the night because I don't go out there because of coyotes and deer. And so I have to lay puppy pads down for him. So if he can't hold it, he can go on to puppy pads. And he's so little that his little pee piles are small. And he'll hold his poop in. Just, I know it's not interesting, but. So anyway, or garbage bags, or, shampoo, body wash, toilet paper, paper towels, always something. And I'm left with maybe $10. And I still got to pay $110 for insurance. Because last month I got it in late because of everything that was going on. So they added a late fee. So I haven't paid my insurance, haven't paid the internet, which is the last thing I need to pay. I paid my phone because I need it to do DoorDash. I need it for communication. So I paid the phone and the rent and the water, nothing else. I start to try to work because I have absolutely no money to buy my grandchildren anything for Christmas. And even though my daughter keeps saying, it's okay, Mom, don't worry about it, they will understand. No, they won't. They're not going to understand. They might. I mean, they're not going to be totally broken up about it, but they're going to wonder. And I know. And it hurts my heart. And like my son said, Mom, he's only 1.5. He's not even going to know. I'm going to know. And for me, going through their list of things they want, well, not DJ, he's too small, but, the grandchildren, going through their list of things they want, buying it, wrapping it, waiting for them to open it, seeing the excitement on their face, them running up, hugging me, thanking me. It just gets me. It makes me so happy. And I'm so excited. I'm more excited, I think, than they are. I can't wait for them to open. I can't wait to see them play with it. I love it. I love giving. I love giving to my daughter. I just love picking out sweaters, earrings, or, purses I stay away from because she likes a certain kind of person. I don't, so it's hard for me to buy. Things for my son-in-law. It's a little easier for him because he'll say what he wants. I just buy it. My son, he's a little harder to buy for. But when he does tell me what he wants and I buy it, I love doing that. So anyway, I love to give. Love it. And if I can afford to do it, like I have every year for I don't know how long, I've always managed to buy everybody a lot. And I can't do it this year. I mean, I'll be lucky if I could spend $20 on each kid. So anyway, I'm driving without insurance, and my internet should go out tonight. So I go back to work. Oh, before that, by the way, I went to my doctor, and my primary doctor. We're discussing medicines. I have a cross between anger, crying, confusion. And she looks at me and she says, you need us for primary. You have to see somebody else, and you need to see somebody else immediately. Meaning a psychiatrist, which I knew, but. So I made an appointment. I had an assessment, and I can't see anybody until January 30th, which I might have to cancel because my daughter got a new job and my son-in-law got a new job, and their hours The hours I have now means nobody can pick my granddaughter up from school when she gets out, and there's nobody there to watch them until my daughter gets home now at 6 or 6:30. So now will be babysitting, watching them every day until from 3 until 6:30 or something like that. Which, that's fine. I don't care. But here's the thing. I also got someone to jury duty. Me, who can't make a simple decision, who can't be around people, who angers very easily, who gets confused and can't remember shit. It's a 4-month jury duty thing. I can't do it. I can't possibly mentally do it, not to mention the fact there is absolutely nobody to watch the children. Nobody to pick them up from school. Everybody works, and they don't know anybody else. They absolutely cannot afford a daycare, one that would pick the kids up from 2 different schools and then have them go. They can't afford that. They put a hit on them when I moved out, because now they don't have that extra $500 a month they had when I was living there. Plus I got off their insurance, and that changed everything too. So anyway, yeah. So I went to my doctor and I got an excuse, and I wanted her to put down how the bipolar affects me and my stress, my get out of the garbage, Chewy. Get out of there. Excuse me, Chewy. Get out of there. How my oh my God, I can't think of the name of it. Social anxiety. I cannot possibly do that. I cannot be in a room with 10, 11 other people asking me what I think, and then when they don't agree with me, Miss Kitty, why are you guys fucking doing this to me right now? Stop! Don't eat that, Miss Kitty. Stop it. What's wrong with you? You can't eat that. It's like kids. Okay, so anyway, I can't do it. I can't make decisions. I can't, in my mind right now, I can't put all these things together that something said and try to remember them. There's no way. So I went to my doctor, and I gave her this thing, and I said, they need a note from you telling them, how I'm so anxious, I'm bipolar, I can't do it, blah, 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 I can't make decisions. She was busy, it was really busy in there, I was there for so long, and she simply wrote, she was under my care for her mental illness, bipolar, she cannot make decisions at this time. And that's all she wrote and left. That's all I have to send them. I hope that works. It has to work because I can't mentally do it. I wish I could, because I would love to do it. But 4 months is a long time. Plus there's no one to watch my grandchildren. Nobody. There isn't anybody. So anyway, that was exciting. So anyway, I go back to work now. My plan is to work as long as I can until I get absolutely mental and realize I can't do it without a chance of losing my job, because I will yell at a customer or text them something nasty, because I get that way. But anyway, so I work 3 days, that's fine. I've got $60 now towards my insurance. I get sick. My daughter, grandson, and granddaughter all have COVID. I was there. I hugged them, kissed them goodbye, like I always do when I leave. I get sick. I'm sure it's COVID. Tested twice, both times negative. However, I can't work because whatever I have, I could spread. And what if it is COVID and these kits tested me negative and it's really positive? So I lose 5 days of work. And then, so I was sick for 3 days, but I stayed home 2 more days just to make sure. Tested on the last day, still negative. I go back to work. My first day back to work, I do 3 orders, and I walk into a school dropping off an order for a student, which was hilarious because we're texting back and forth where I'm supposed to meet her. She can't get out of school. She's trying to explain where to meet her. She's telling me to go in the double doors. It's in the back by the buses. There's 3 sets of double doors. She's not answering me right away. I wasted 20 minutes waiting for her to answer. I walk in the door, frustrated as hell, holding her bag. And I walk in the door, and there's like a mat, and it's raised, but I didn't realize that as I was walking in. I trip, twist my ankle, stumble forward, drop her food. It doesn't come out of the bag because it was sealed. Drop her food, it bounces, and all these students, it was a senior high school, they're like by the doors waiting for something. I have no idea what they're waiting for. There's probably about 9, 10 of them. And the minute I did that and the food falls, I hear them laugh, but it's cut short real fast. Like, you know how something like you laugh and you stop like that? All of them. I'm pissed because they're laughing. I'm embarrassed because they're laughing. I'm in pain because I twisted my ankle. I'm scared because I dropped her food. So I pick it up, I drop it off to the monitor. Everybody's looking at me. I walk out, and this one girl is sitting there, and she's just like, not even hiding it. But I looked at her, and I really wanted to punch her. That's what I mean when I get really stressed, mad, or angry. Whatever. I stared at her, and she immediately stopped laughing and just looked at me. So anyway, I walked out. I said something to one of the kids that said something to me. And it sounded so stupid because what I wanted to say, he said, "Oh, you DoorDash could deliver to schools now?" But he said it really cocky. And like I said, I was embarrassed, hurting, mad. And I meant to say, yeah, it's real fucking fun. But I knew I couldn't say that because the monitor, which is an adult, was right there. So I had to change it real fast. And I said, "Oh, yeah, it's real." I said, "Oh, yeah, it's real hellin' fun." And it sounded so stupid. So I got even more embarrassed. I'm limping to my car. I'm parked facing them. I'm hurting really bad. I look up at them, and I could see them laughing. And it pissed me off even more. So I put my foot on the gas, and I didn't mean to do this. I squeal out, peel out, I guess they call it. How embarrassing. I get to the end, and I don't look, and I'm going down a one-way, bus only, one-way exit, or entrance, and I'm going down the wrong way, which embarrassed and pissed me off even more. I had to go all the way down there. So to get out, it just keeps going, so I had to take it all the way to the end. And I'm like so embarrassed. I want to get out of there real fast. I'm trying to turn. I almost cut in front of, I don't almost, like go almost out, and there's a car coming. He has to stop. I have to stop. He's mad at me. I don't blame him. So I just stopped, back up a little, let him go. And I pulled down a side street, stopped the car, and just burst into tears. I'm crying so hard. And I'm hurting. Excuse me, my ankle's throbbing. And I stopped crying. And I sit there and I'm just going to wait for an order. I'm waiting and waiting. And then I realize my ankle doesn't hurt anymore. I'm sorry, I got the... You ever get those like hiccup burps? It's like a hiccup and burp at the same time. So I'm thinking, oh good, I just maybe twisted it, it's not going to hurt anymore. But it feels weird. It's like it doesn't hurt, but there's like a slight tingling. So I'm kind of driving. I'm sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And then I realized I never closed the order out. So I closed the order out. That's why I wasn't getting any orders. I'm driving. I go back to the area where I sit in a parking lot by Walmart, waiting for orders. And I go on Facebook while I'm waiting, because you can do that. You can still get the order. Will come up. I'm not getting anything. What the hell's going on? It's lunch hour. It shouldn't be this bad. So I go to look. It's on pause. For some reason, I don't know, DoorDash paused it, or I accidentally paused it myself, which really wouldn't be, because I would have to go to a whole nother screen. So some reason I've been paused for 15 minutes, so I'm not getting any orders. And I'm pissed again, so I put it back on, and I'm thinking, oh, I look over and there's a guy in a van. He's just sitting there. He could be DoorDash or Uber Eats. A lot of people do that. We'll sit in a parking lot by a restaurant or a bunch of restaurants and wait for an order because you're right there. I look over and he's looking at me and he's like, and I'm like, so I'm sitting there looking on Facebook. I look up. He's still looking at me. So I go to drive because I'm going to move somewhere else. I go to put my foot on the gas and the pain, it just went right up my thigh. Don't do that. So anyway, yes, I've got myself a sprained ankle. So now I am limping everywhere. I have to use my cane to walk the dog. Chewy's afraid of the cane. So I'm trying to walk with a cane, a sprained ankle, and a dog that's scared to death of the cane. So every time I put the cane down, he's running that way from it, pulling me. It was a disaster. So I had to walk without the cane when I walked him. So that was a mess. So I was 4 days without working. And then the last day I was still limping a little bit. So my plan of working every single day took me out for like 8 days, 8 or 9 days. I couldn't work. So I decided to go back to work today after I went to the doctor to get my note. And I only had, I was supposed to start at 11:30, and it was now like 12:15 or something, I think. And I wasn't thinking. I look at my gas tank, see how much money I need to put in to work. The light's on. I have no idea how long the light's been on, because I wasn't paying attention. So I go get gas, and what the hell happened? I forgot what it was. So it's already getting late. I'm missing lunch hour, the rush. My daughter texts me. She's got a job interview because she had quit her other job. So she's got a job interview. And it's at 2. And her husband leaves for his new job at 2:30. Can I please babysit? Because her daughter stayed home from school sick, but Channing still has to come home. Shouldn't have said his name. Anyway, yes, I could do that. So I couldn't work today. It's another day. So I'll set to work tomorrow, and hopefully nothing happens that I can't work. Because, what is it? Tomorrow's the... I can't see shit without my glasses. Tomorrow's the 13th. Bad luck day. Tomorrow's the 13th. That leaves me with 9 days to work, to make enough money to get them something for Christmas. And it's stressing me out. But if I could just get them something each, something little, even if it's just one thing for $25, I'll feel okay. And explain to them that next month, I'll get him something else. Hopefully everything will go okay and I can get him something. So, just letting you know what's been going on since I haven't been on for so long. I'm feeling better. So far, I haven't been depressed. Now, watch tomorrow, I'll be depressed. I'm just not as happy as I used to be. So hopefully this psychiatrist, which I haven't seen a psychiatrist in like 5 years, hopefully he can get me on the right kind of meds. And then they got me on a waiting list for a counselor or a therapist that I could talk to, because the lady that did my assessment said you need someone to talk to. Because she asked me, do I have someone to talk to? And I said, well, I don't want to talk to my daughter because she's got enough problems. And, she's depressed too. I don't want to bring my depression on her. And my son, he's very stressed and he's got problems. And he's just now starting to get happy. You think I want to bring my stuff onto him? I'm not going to do that. And she said, you need someone to talk to. So she's got me on a list to talk to a therapist, which I think will help me a lot. Because you guys really are the only ones I talk to. When I do come on and tell you about things that are upsetting me or depressing me, you are the only ones I have to talk to. So, yeah. Talk to my dog and cat, they just look at me and meow, or, he licks his butt or something. That's it. You're not late. Don't lay down there and try to go to sleep. So that's it. I just wanted to let you know what was going on. I'm still around. And I kind of feel like, my reaction videos, when I got on and was doing things, I felt like I was getting karma back. I don't know. I wasn't talking shit or giving my reaction to innocent people. I was giving reactions to people who are bad people, who kind of deserved it. What's her name? What's your name? The one that's in jail? Now it's probably going to be in prison for a long time. I can't even remember her name. Letitia. Like her. I mean, she was an evil person. And, whatever I said about her was true. She was evil. And the other one that struck my channel, copyright, she couldn't take the fact that I had a video of her taking a bath drunk in her clothes, and she decided to strike me. I asked her nicely to take it down, but she didn't. I haven't even been on, so I don't know if she ever did take it down. Probably not. But anyway. So, that's it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm looking for other ways to come on, but I won't be able to for a while because so far I still have internet, but I'm sure it's going off tonight. I don't have car insurance. What else do I have? Food, of course. My daughter was like, well, I have so much left in food stamps, I can give you, you can get $15, $20. But she says it like that. I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to take $15, $20 out of my grandkids' mouths. I'm not doing it. I don't care how hungry I get. I'm not doing that. So, yeah. So wish me luck, because I'm scheduled. I found scheduling for the rest of the week all the way up to Sunday. So as long as nothing else happens, I'll be working, and hopefully it'll be busy, and everything will be okay. And then once I get my car insurance, there I go again. It's kind of Or hiccup that hurts when it comes up. Oh, that's another thing that was happening. For like 4 or 5 days, everything I ate would get stuck in here and it wouldn't move. I could breathe, but it was like I would hiccup it back up. It would come up, and sometimes I would have to throw it up. Now, my mom had, what do you call it, hiatus hernia or whatever. She had, back in the day when they didn't know too much, they couldn't do all the shit, they had to cut all the way open to take care of it. She still suffered. My grandmother had it. My sister has it. And I'm thinking I'm getting that now because it's horrible. You know it's there. You know it's stuck. I'm sorry, my lips are really chapped. You know it's there. You can breathe, but it's just like stuck, and it doesn't want to go down, and it kind of doesn't want to come up, but it will come up. It's horrible. I had that for about 4 days. So, yeah, it's been fun here. So anyway, just thought I'd let you know what was going on. Probably boring as hell to hear my story, but just letting you know I'm still alive and feeling better, just not all the way better. So, yeah. So, okay, guys, I am going to get him out for his last little walk. I'm going to get her out of my chair, and I'm going to bed. Well, I'm going to chair because I can't sleep in a bed anymore. And that's it. I'll see you guys when I can, or if something good happens. I'll see you guys. Bye.